Welcome back to Ask Dan Anything. I'm Dan Munro, co-founder of Brojo. Today we've got a question about leading conversations. Here's the question as it came in. I recently got into a new relationship. My partner is a great conversationalist, but I realized when he's not in the mood for conversation, I don't know how to lead it because I don't have anything interesting to say. What can I do to solve this? Now, this came up in a conversation skills and social confidence workshop that we ran the other weekend, where people think connection is a rational process. You need to think of something good to say. Whereas that's engineering type thinking. Connections are emotional. There is no problem to solve, there's just expression. Think of the way we connect with a dog. We don't think, oh God, I'm too nervous to talk to my dog, like what's the right thing to say? We just say, hey boy, how's it going? We just let it out. We just express ourselves. Whatever we're feeling, we express it to the dog. We don't think it through. We don't try to solve it. And yet we can have that connection with the dog, can't we? So your problem is, you're trying to solve something that doesn't need to be solved. It just needs to be expressed. It's the number one tip that we can possibly give you for building connections with people is say it rather than solve it. Okay? If you're feeling nervous, rather than trying to figure out how to not be nervous, just say, I'm feeling nervous. Right? You're looking at someone new across the room, you want to meet them, you think, God, I'm so anxious about meeting them, fuck, how do I get rid of this? What's a good thing to say? What's a good way to start this conversation? You're off trying to solve something. Instead, walk up to them and say, you know what, I've been looking at you for 5 minutes and I'm too nervous to think of something good to say, but I wanted to meet you. Just say it. Right? It's actually a great way to start a conversation. Your particular one, I don't know how to lead when he's in a mood. Instead of thinking how to lead, go, oh, you're in one of those moods where I feel like panicky, I don't know how to lead the conversation. That's all you need to say. To say the thing that's in your head. You don't need something better than that to say. In fact, there's nothing better than that you can say. That is the most genuine, vulnerable, connecting, courageous thing you could say. Nothing is going to build your relationship with that person more than you saying that thing. Anything else you come up with is going to be less than that. So connections are emotional, they're not rational. Say it, express it, rather than trying to solve it. Say the thing you don't want to say. That's probably the most important thing to say if you want to build this connection. And on a final note, it sounds to me like you're not okay with silence. You don't have to talk all the time, right? For a connection. That there can be silence and you can connect in that silence. You don't have to be constantly making noise at each other. If you're uncomfortable with silence, that's on you. That's nothing to do with your relationship. That's your own insecurities. And in fact, sitting there in that silence could be something that helps you develop yourself. Hope you found that helpful. If you want more social confidence tips, get in touch, dan@brojo.co.nz. Support us below with the link. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Cheers.